That dude just cut me off. Why are there so many people in my way today? This checkout person at the market is an idiot. Why does that person have a handicap placard on their car? They don't even look handicapped. Why do people vote for that guy? He's a complete bonehead. Look at that guy. He's not doing the sobriety program the way he should. I tried that sobriety program for 5 minutes and it doesn't work. Can you relate to any of this at all? I used to have these thoughts all the time, and to be perfectly honest, I still do to some extent. Howdy, I'm Terry from TalkSober.com, where we help people with sobriety by teaching them how to develop a new perspective towards life and alcohol. Today we're going to see how our attitudes and reactions could negatively affect not just our life, but our sobriety as well. For many of us, our drinking problems are related to other people. We may have started drinking to fit in or to gain approval from others. We may have had alcoholic drinks at events like weddings, holidays, football games, cocktail parties, business lunches, because everyone else was doing it. Drinking became a social norm for us, and we felt compelled to join in. For others of us, we may have started drinking alone or in secret to hide our drinking from others. We may have felt ashamed or guilty about our drinking and did not want anyone to know how much or how often we were drinking. We became defensive when someone questioned our drinking, and we tried to justify it with excuses or denial. Drinking affects how we interact with other people. Some people become argumentative or belligerent when drinking, while others may feel more social and outgoing. Alcoholics may choose their friends based on how much they drink, or maybe even avoid non-drinkers or non-drinking events. Drinking can also strain relationships with family members and colleagues, leading to job losses or social isolation. I started drinking alcohol to fit in and be accepted, but it moved on to drinking because that's just what everyone did. But eventually, as the level of drinking intensified, I became the alone drinker, hiding it as much as possible by isolating myself from others and denying it when confronted with it. Sometimes I would give in. I would stop drinking for a while. I would regain some trust from others. I'd start to feel good and wonder why others couldn't get sober because I could. I would get on this pink cloud because I was sober and I knew how to live life now, and everyone else was doing it wrong. But I would drink again. This would happen over and over again. I just couldn't stay sober until I learned the concept of let it go. This concept is crucial to move forward in sobriety. You see, when we get sober, of course there's a lot of shame and quite possibly some physical problems as well. But often, we quietly feel pretty good about ourselves for getting sober, and we're determined to do it right this time. But the problem is that all we've really done is stop drinking. People probably still don't trust us because we've gotten sober multiple times before and have failed. Drivers still cut us off. People are still on our way. That bonehead political person is still dominating the headlines. Nothing else has changed except that we're not drinking. The concept of letting it go is a powerful tool for dealing with these situations. We learn to accept that there will always be people who say or do things we disagree with or dislike. Instead of reacting negatively, we can choose to tolerate and respect other people's behavior, even if it's not what we approve of. It's essential to respect other people's rights to act as they choose, as long as it doesn't negatively affect us or our loved ones. This can be difficult. Most of us have some challenging issues in our life. And on top of that, there's a lot of bad stuff going on in the world. But if we're going to stay sober, we have to let that stuff go as much as possible. Of course, we need to deal with the certain issues that we're obligated to, but we must focus on our own recovery and not let other people's actions or opinions drive us to drink. For you to do this, think about what you have actual control over. Deal with that and let all that stuff you don't have control over go. This can be difficult to recognize, but understand that you're not alone in your struggle. Other people are going through the same challenges you are, and it truly helps to support each other. Join a group of other people that are trying to stay sober. You can join our Talk Sober Facebook group, or a hospital recovery group, a 12-step group, or some other online recovery group. Just try to stay open-minded. These groups will help you learn how to empathize with others and try to see things from their perspective. They're going to help you understand people who rub you the wrong way, and they're going to teach you how to avoid getting resentful or angry. Learning to let go sometimes means you know when to just walk away from people who irritate you instead of letting them get under your skin. The goal of let it go is not to avoid conflict or disagreement, but to handle things in a constructive and healthy way. You can express your opinions and feelings without being confrontational or judgmental. You can listen to other people's views and learn from them. You can find common ground and work together toward a common goal. And by doing this, you will have one of the most important tools for sobriety: let it go. To learn more about this and how to develop this new perspective towards life and alcohol, click the link in the description below. There you can book a private call with Marcus and myself and join our 30-day program, which will teach you step by step how to develop this new perspective. This new perspective is key to maintaining a successful sobriety. Our easy-to-follow, practical program was developed by us based on our journeys into sobriety, and we're going to teach you what works. Now, you do need to really want to stay stopped and be willing to put the effort in for us to help you. But if you really want to stay sober, we can help you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the inside.